Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone. I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to. I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Okay, didn't expect her to give up that easily. Yes, fella. Can I help you? Hey. Oh, you want this now? Do you want this, huh?
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South has fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight. Yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
The Warden speaks truly. My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him, some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Hal was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Howe may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
Yeah. And? Yeah, what do you know about justice? You left him to die.
Warden,
No.
Kalen was Marik's son. Had there been any chance of reaching him at Ostagar, I would have fought to my last breath to save him. But was I to sacrifice thousands of other lives when I saw that hope was gone? You Grey Wardens with your stories of valor. Stories of heroic single combat
What's
with
wrong, Bella?
archdemons. You made Kalen believe war was an easy matter. Of riding out in his new armor and collecting a victory that sat ripe and waiting for him. His death was only the beginning of your crimes here, Warden. What have you done with my daughter, Honora? You took my daughter, our
Protected
queen,
her.
by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kalen's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Yeah, I have. I think the first 2 or 3.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Honora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Ha! You lose. I love it.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have.
Okay, let's start with
How
yours.
dare you judge me? Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marik told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough. Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
I'll duel you myself. Actually, you know what? I could send the dog after you. Do I send myself or the dog? That's the question. Because the dog has some pretty good abilities, which with Overrun. You know what?
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
I'm a day out on my title. It's Tuesday as far as I'm concerned. I love paralysis. Wait, what? Okay, didn't see that coming.
Going.
There we go.
I underestimated you.
Hey, Beanie. How you know?
You were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait. There is another option. The Teyrn is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining. What does loyalty matter? We are what we are. The joining binds us to the Darkspawn. You know this. If you were to forswear your oath and flee today, you'd find yourself in the Deep Roads, or the Blight Lands given time. You'd seek them out, or they'd seek you.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
Yeah, he does have a point.
Joining the Wardens is an honor, not a punishment. Name him a Warden and you cheapen us all. I will not stand next to him as a brother. I won't! Loghain is a traitor. We need him like we need to be stabbed in the back. Or have you forgotten how his being a great general didn't help the last time? I didn't want to be king. I still don't. But if that's what it takes to see Loghain get justice, then I'll do it. I'll take the crown.
Listen to this. Can you see how disastrous a king he'd be? Putting his own selfish desires above the needs of his country? You can't seriously support him.
And I thought the whole idea was to bring Loghain to justice. Funny how plans change, isn't it?
You'd throw away a very fortunate alliance for petty revenge? Perhaps Ferelden is better off without you, Alistair.
Oh. But he's my bro! He's my buddy! Get Bella treats. Okay, we'll get Bella treats. Come here, fat ass. Come here, fatty. Come here. What treats? Okay, we'll give it a sec.
Siding with her? How could you do this to me? You, of all people. What is wrong with you? I thought we were friends. Now you're siding with a man who killed Duncan. I'm not. I'm perfectly lucid. I will not stand beside Loghain, and neither should you. I guess I don't have any choice, do I? I'm leaving.
I'm afraid it's not so simple as that, Alistair.
You already got what you wanted. Your murdering father gets a place amongst the Grey Wardens. What else could you want from me?
Your life, unfortunately. So long as you live, rebellions can be raised in your name. Our land cannot endure another civil war. I must call for your execution. This is what you would ask? Very well. Though I think it a mistake. Alistair, you may leave on condition that you swear before this Landsmeet that you renounce all claim to the throne for yourself and all your heirs.
That's what it'll take, huh? Fine. I don't want anything to do with this place or any of you people. Ever. I swear it. Time for me to go. Good luck. You'll need it if he actually survives the joining. You heard Honora. I do, or I get to join Duncan. Nice, huh? Have fun ending the Blight. Or whatever. I guess you made your decision, right? So goodbye.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there
Well,
is still a
that
Blight
sucks.
to defeat, and armies to gather. And I appoint this man to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces, and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
You are called upon to submit yourself.
I'm not sure if I
So
like
done.
that.
Thank you for giving him the opportunity.
I'm just gonna go back. I don't want to lose Alistair.
Tell us, how much Ferelden blood does on...
I have to. Fine, whatever.
I underestimated you, Warden. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died.
I didn't just...
Wait. The Taern is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. There are too few of us. It's not a matter of what we like, it's a matter of what we must do. Our duty is to slay them. We aren't judges. Kinslayers, blood mages, traitors, rebels, Carter thugs, common bandits. Anyone with the skill and the mettle to take up the sword against the Darkspawn is welcome among us. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Anora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Anora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No! When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Anora. Warden, will you help us?
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
She seems to want it, anyway. I know I don't. So... yes? Maybe? I don't know. Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something. This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Anora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting Darkspawn. If that's the price of ending the Blight, it's my duty as a Grey Warden. Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it...
Certainly. Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead Ferelden. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the Civil War. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power. Until needed. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power. I have never had the smallest doubt. Warden, there's no doubt on this subject. Alistair would be a disastrous king. I can lead Ferelden. I have proven this.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
You're asking me? I guess you have to choose between Honora and me, right? Frankly, I think you should give her the throne. I've never wanted it. But it's up to you. She seems to want it anyway. I know I don't. So... yes? Maybe?
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
Well, obviously he doesn't want it. It would be a disastrous king, so Queen Honora. Oh, there was the third option. Okay.
Plans change. Nothing could convince me to marry my father's murderer.
Really? Really?
Thank you, Warden. You were wise not to disrupt Ferelden's governance any further in a time of such crisis.
Fine.
My first act as Queen must be to insist on receiving Alistair's oath before all the lands meet, to relinquish all claim to the throne for himself and his heirs.
Oh, I never wanted it. I mean, yes, of course. Happily, in fact.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a blight to defeat, and armies to gather. And I appoint this man to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces, and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden. So it's done. My father is dead. I never thought he would go so far. I never thought it would end like it did. Such a waste.
You really have a creepy thing going on with that pinky on your right hand.
It could have been. But what is done is done. My father had no illusions about the consequences of his actions, and neither do I. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united for Elden Warden. Now we face the Blight.
Okay, final battle. Alright. Strength. Next. Thank you. Flurry. You know what? Go with that. Oh, I still have another. Okay, next. 26 dexterity. Damn. Why not you? There we go. You, yes. You, and you. Let's see if that one guy has shown back up. Ah, you have. Okay.
I'm here to atone. I did you bad with that last tip. It can't end like that. Those noble ponces won't have the last laugh, eh? You game for one last heist? No bloody trap this time. I'd stake my life on it and... well, yours too. We're stealing the tears of Andraste. You care about the history? Don't know how much of a chantry-going folk you are. There aren't many things as holy as the tears of Andraste. Legend has it, before the Maker spoke to Andraste, she despaired at the fate of her fellows. Her husband, Mafarath, before he became a right bastard, would come to console her. She would tell him of her despair, and she'd always shed a single tear. Every night, he captured each tear in a vial.
That doesn't sound weird.
A full 30 nights that went on. Mafarath was worried sick. On the 30th night, the vial was full, and when dawn came, that's when Andraste saw her first vision of the Maker. Some of that story isn't in the Chant of Light, but it's been passed on for ages. Everyone agrees that the tears are a holy relic. They're holy, precious.
Hey, Cuddly, how are
They're
you?
wet, but it's what they symbolize that's important.
Water is wet. Who would have thought?
Growing up in the alienage, you want to believe in something. Something that explains this. I have faith. Not everyone does. Ban Frandarel's father secretly acquired the genuine tears of Andraste decades ago, and his son still has them locked up tight. The same Frandarel that baited that trap. So I propose you go to his real vault and rob him blind. Afterwards, I'll see that the tears of Andraste are given to the Chantry. We've tried under, now we can give over a go. The rooftops are dense enough that you can jump to the top of the estate. Then you can go in through the chimney. Head towards the vault area from the last job. Right before it, there's a wine cellar that's got a secret door. Go. That's all. I'll be waiting.
Okay, there was also something else. Wonders of... There was something I forgot about. What the hell was it? There was I need to look something up. Give me a second. I thought there was a rule as a student. You're only allowed to cry for a maximum amount of like 5 minutes per assignment. Got a market district next to Wonders via shop. Okay, room hidden behind bookcase on the back, south side of the warehouse. Ah, congratulations.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
All right.
Okay. The entrance to the room is hidden behind a bookcase in the back on the south side of the warehouse. Let me actually click on the link. Oh, it's actually in the okay, I got it. It's in the warehouse, not here. Ah, here we go. Okay.
All right.
Take. Don't get shield. Huh. Just take anything. I don't have to take everything, I just want to. Everything belongs to me. Alright, Alistair. You know what, you can be a champion, I don't care. Give you strength. That. And Doggy gets more strength. Now you'll be getting an official paper saying you're smart.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orthamar. Won't find better.
Magic exists in Earthbound and forever.
Okay, so where do I want to go? Final onslaught. Oh right, crime wave. You'll enter his house through a chimney maker. There should be a secret door which leads. Ah, okay. Don't do winter ceremonies, so they basically mail it to you. Well, that's kind of cheap, isn't it? I mean, aren't you
so simple to see, really. Look now. All right. Now let's see. Which one first?
No, I would be fine going and doing the final battle, but I have some tears to steal, apparently. And that's more important.
All right.
I should probably sold some stuff. Okay, so Crimson, do you know if this is actually the final battle, so after I do this or something? Must be able to use hand to hand.
I'm off.
Nothing suspicious about that. I mean, a lot of jobs require hand to hand, right? Totally how it works. I wouldn't be insinuating anything else whatsoever. Why would you ask? Table?
I'm off. All right.
I want to interact with the drink table. Kitchen supplies.
Look now.
Better than using fingers to finger. Hey, no judging. If people want to use their fingers to finger, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously you have to be able to reach into things like, or, I mean, you're coding, so you gotta type.
Yes.
You know, you're gonna pay for that.
Time for more crap.
Captain Key. Nice. Damn it. Actually, let's get rid of you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you.
Crap, so simple to see, really. Look now.
Okay. Nothing in here. Oop, chest.
Yes.
Good job, guys. Okay, so we got the soldier. We got another soldier. Inventory's full. Get rid of mushrooms.
We work well together.
Okay. More water. Hey Ashley, how are you? Sup? You know what? That looks like a dead end. We'll do the dead end first. about tomorrow? Oh, is that your doctor's appointment? Yeah, I guess I'm okay. Don't really need that.
Going.
Thank you. Hey, Funks. No, this is the estate, south wing of Brandel's estate. I'm doing the last heist. Right, don't care about that. I've only missed out on, like, doing, like, 1 or 2 quests that I currently have just because of, reasons.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what was that? City map. Okay, so that was just the exit. Concealed door. Gee, never seen that before. Okay, where the hell did that, shelving thing go? Did I just put that, like, in my pocket? Yeah. Pressure plate. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight golems, aren't I?
Look now. Crap, so simple to see, really.
I guess they're activated by the pressure plates. Okay, I'll see you when you get home.
Look now.
Cabinet. Don't care. Don't care. Tears of Thursday. There it is. Don't care. I'm just doing it for the XPs and the lols. I'll explain why that exit's there. Oh, more guards. Fantastic. Let's save.
Now let's see. Which one?
First time a couple days ago. Nice. I think I'm at the end of the game anyway. I'm just doing this because it's a quest to be done. Help. There we go. And nobody fainted. Take you. Yes it is. I first started by playing on the hardest difficulty and I just got sick of it, so I'm like, you know what, we'll just play it on easy now. I managed to get through a few quests, but it's like, I'm not gonna fight through all this. Nope, not happening. Market District. Well, I don't want to sink the time into doing it. Yeah, I play strictly PC.
You did it. You really did it.
Yes,
Tomorrow,
yes I did.
Everyone will be talking about this. Baron Frandera will be humiliated. Can I have the tears? I've arranged an anonymous delivery to the Chantry. suppose you could drop it off in a charity box. I considered that, but I didn't want anything to trace the crime back to us. But you have a more legitimate reason to be there than I. After everything we'd been through, I know I'm a criminal, but I fight the bastards that oppress my people with the skills the Maker gave me. Trust me, the Chantry will get it.
Alright.
It will, Warden. It's been an honor. I wonder if history will ever know the full story of what we've done. Good luck.
Quest complete. Level up. Winnie always gives me the feeling that she's like the older version of... What is it, Elsa? Combat train. It really doesn't matter, I don't care. Arcane Warrior. Why not? Alright, let's do this. Final showdown. Water. Headphones are acting up. Well, that's a shame. Okay, so where do I need to go for final onslaught? Head to Redcliffe. Okay. Save. I don't really think I need to get rid of inventory because end of the game it's like, really, do I really need to get rid of inventory? Because does the loot really matter at this point? Because Steam doesn't even have achievements. Yeah, they kind of were.
You have coin, stranger? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Silver Sword of Mercy? You know what? Why not? Worst case, there's a new game plus I go into it with that item. I give it later. Whatever. It's fine. Cow. Yeah, it was roughly about the point where I was invading, I think it was Redcliffe Castle. And there was a bunch of dogs that I just couldn't defeat. Yes. No, they slaughtered the cows.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me. They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Drastic hope.
By now, yes, they'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
But I have more questions.
Going.
Corpse. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I like my doggy. I used to like Morgan, but I like Winnie more because healer. And the AoE stun, that's a nice ability. I can't go in there? Boo. Whatever. Oh, there's two of you. Okay, now where was that trap? Thank you. Ice Cone is OP. Yeah, fair enough. Any last minute survivors? No. Okay, so to the castle then. That's fine. I didn't really use Shale that much. I just used him for the quest that he was involved in. I probably missed out on a few quests, but it's whatever. Well, true, Shale is a girl. Okay. Oh, I guess there's still one. Oh, Ogre Alpha. Hello. I love that finishing kill.
My lord, you're here.
Yeah, there's a
Thank
quest for Shale that you actually go into Azamar, and you find out their history.
They are both inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked. I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast, I only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived. I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
It is a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days.
Yeah.
How certain are we that this is good information?
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Word has been sent that they need more than warning. They need our armies.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
And we won't be able to reach Denerim within 2 days.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march. And hope the army collected here gives you the chance you need. Arleman, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak, Your Majesty.
Then give the order. The longer we delay, the longer Denerim will be at the mercy of the Horde.
To reach the Archdemon, we need to break through the Horde. To do that, we need the army. I see no other way.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
Excellent.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Rest? What is that? Final onslaught. Make active. It was already active. So where do I have to go? Second. Maybe I have to go to the second floor.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. Okay. Outstar.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an Archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn? That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
And what happens to the Grey Warden?
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning, the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Huh.
Yes.
No, come here.
Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
So a life for a life. Well, life for lives. Yeah, why is this a secret?
We keep it secret for the same reason the joining is kept secret. Who would become a Grey Warden if they knew the end that might await them? And yet there must be Grey Wardens. Without us, there is no hope.
Must be another way.
As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Yeah, martyr.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Okay. Sleepy time.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Finally decided to betray me, have you?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
Okay. What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Nothing comes without a price. Tell me more.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish.
The Archdemon is still destroyed, with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
So the child becomes a... Are you flirting with me?
Think about what I offer you. The chance to avoid death. Or better yet, the chance to slay the Archdemon
I get a feeling
and
she's
live
flirting
as
with
a
me.
hero. No Grey Warden has ever done this. In return, I conceive a child. One who will be born with the soul of an old
Oh,
god.
please.
After this is done, you allow me to walk away. And you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Okay, what about the child?
As you wish. Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will the child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
What do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
I insist.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
This is going to be my child. Will I ever see it?
No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you. Then you have decided?
How do I know this will work? How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
You don't think... I don't like this. But I'm interested as well, because, I mean, if you rate... On one hand, I get sexy times. On the other, I die. Just die. Gee, thanks. Yeah, I'm thinking of going with that route because it just seems a bit questionable letting the spirit live. It'll just end up taking over again. But sexy times, come on.
I see. There is, of course, another option. I speak, of course, of Alistair. He is a Grey Warden just as you are, and would also serve for the ritual. The trick, of course, would be to get him to comply. To me, he would not listen, but to you, I think he just might.
Yeah, says you. Yes, yes she does.
Do not let your foolish pride condemn you. No Grey Warden asked for the sacrifice that is now demanded of them, and I offer all of you a way out. Will you not reconsider?
And bring some demon spawn into this world.
then you are a fool. I will not stand by and watch you waste this opportunity. Die if you feel it is worthwhile, or be overshadowed. I care not.
It's fine, Beanie. You're an ungrateful bitch after all I've done for you.
Would that I could have helped you. That is your doing, however, and not mine. Fare you well, my friend. I do what I must now, and so shall you.
Wait, was that a dog or a cat she turned into? Or... that may have been a coyote. I'm guessing that was a coyote.
We have gathered all the forces we can.
Uh-huh. No, I'm being serious, though. Yeah, last bit.
The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands
I finished it.
hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man you see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens, and never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim! Today, we avenge the death of my husband, your King Kaelan! But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice! For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
You're gonna need some tea after this. Your throat's gonna be killing you, I can bet it probably will. Hey! I figured there was probably going to be a battle leading up to it. Oh, all my team members are here. I guess I just have to kill everything. At least I've been working on equipping everybody with good weapons and armor, so... Just hacking away. 1, little 2, little 3, little dark spawn. 4, little 5, little 6, little dark spawn. Oh, I can't level up, damn. I guess it's just gonna keep end wave going. Exit the city gates. Maybe I just keep fighting? What does the quest say? City is under heavy attack. Archdemons must break the army and gain a foothold inside the city walls. There is little time to waste. Every moment it has passed brings. Okay, so I just kept fighting until they all... Okay, sure. Fine.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
Okay, how are we going to fight?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice. Though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
Do you know where these generals are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently. But there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Bella, hush.
Yes.
Bella. No.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Sten.
Very likely.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. It's not that I'm worried about it perishing necessarily. Let's face it, I will be alive long after it has turned to dust anyhow. Still, things have been so much more interesting since it activated me. Shame to end that, really. And, do try not to get swallowed whole. If the beast were to fly about afterwards and poop it out, irony would dictate that it would land on me. I couldn't take it. Well, then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last. I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far.
Hey, Squirrel.
Strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. I wish I could go with you.
Yeah. You're sadly disappointed I don't have any greatness.
That is true. I will do whatever I can to help here. Be safe, friend. And may the Maker smile fortune on you.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, hmm? Fine, fine. Say hello to the Archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. Either we both die trying to kill it, or one of us dies making the final blow. Either way, both of us aren't walking out of here. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side. Let's find this Archdemon then, and kick its ass.
Look at what the Horde has done to the city.
Kill those godless bastards!
We're counting on you, Warden!
Dexterity. I think it was dexterity I needed. That I guess that doesn't really matter. Yeah. Alright, and you get a level up, so we'll give you all strength. And we'll give you that, why not? And Holy Smite. Actually, you know what? Let's go with that. And Puppy gets all strength. You don't have any talents to put into. You literally have 0 talents. Yes. Market District, I guess. Because I have to find 2 of them. Bella. 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 You heard me. Don't give me that look. Army Picker. This allows you to select enemies to be deployed in specific areas. Each army is represented by an icon and number that shows how many combatants comprise of that army. Each army can be deployed only once, and there's a single army that can be active in one area. Once your army has been defeated in an area, you will need to be able to... Oh, come on. That was stupid. Okay, back up with you. Use that. Okay, now what did I miss? Oh, Rose. Yeah. I'm just insane. It's the general. I see you. Wow, you got a lot of health. Okay. You got a lot of health. Use that. God damn it, Doggy died. I'm sorry, Bella. Oh. Okay. Okay. Bella, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Lay down. Oh. Okay, fine, I'm not insane. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, how about a spider? You don't have the ability. Okay, I'm gonna take Bella for a quick walk and use the restroom, so enjoy the cutscenes. Speaking of, there we go. Okay. I think that was everything. City map. City map. Okay, so that was the commander, so I guess I'm done here. Alienage.
It's you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help. Do you want to come with us? We could try.
They're breaking through!
Run! All of you! Run for your lives!
you dick. Okay, I guess that's everything here. Yeah, let's move on. You seem a bit angry. Yeah, I don't think I can go back from that. Venture forth. Save.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle.
Welcome
They're
home.
charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Okay. Oh, I see. Defending the gates. Reinforcements from the Darkspawn horde are coming. If your defenders are not properly equipped or leveled up, get them ready quickly before the... Oh, okay. Nice. Logain's dead. Why do you keep saying Logain will have their head? Oh dear. I was not paying attention to health. I should have probably been paying attention to health. Okay, up 2, you have an injury, let's fix that. You have an injury, let's fix that. There you go.
Look now.
Okay, I think that was it. Let's head in.
Yes.
heck is that? Warcry, weakness, stinging. Oh, stinging swarm. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, where's my puppy? There's my puppy. Wake up. No? There we go. Wake up. Spooter. Actually, no, not yet. Summon Spooter after I move. Move maps, then summon Spooter. Alright. Defender. Nice. This looks like the place I went to when I freed myself from the prison. Yeah, it is. Spooter is helpful. Suck it. Water, I drank the last bottle. Okay. Spin? Yeah, the spin, don't you? Actually. Yeah, you do. Okay, let's edit that out. Delete. I have to add what toy it gave me to my shopping. Yeah, it logs up in
so simple to see, really.
Okay. Save. There we go. Yeah, it has to do with the game. It's using up so much sources that anything out of that, it's gonna suck. For exterior? I don't want to go for exterior, I don't think. A lot of bodies. Who killed all these?
Enchantment?
Did you do this?
Enchantment!
Save. Also summon Spooter. Bear. Summon Bear. I don't have Spooter. Oh. I forgot. I can't move while casting because magic. I don't really need loot. Okay, where the hell do I go? Ah, right there. Got it. Door. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know if I actually have it added to my list or not. Welcome, Beanie. Okay, so I guess I want to go this way. So north. I don't think there's really a reason to explore all these rooms, so just... Okay, where am I at? Okay, so just keep going this way. Yeah, I must be going the right way. Good. Yeah, I'm planning on looking for a place near me that actually sells it to try live on stream one day. I'm gonna try maybe this month or next. Maybe put it as a community challenge or something. I don't know.
I'm off.
I'm gonna try like go to the store. Yeah. Christy Chu and a couple others were encouraging me to try like going to a store first instead of just like buying it pre-made, if that makes sense. Wait, isn't boba and bubble tea the same thing? Okay, you need health. You need health. You need health. Okay. When do you actually come back and play, or do I have to snipe you from the distance? You mean like pop rocks or something? Has to be an easier way. Okay, maybe if I go kill them. Okay, are you gonna come out now? Oh, what if I use this? Okay, fair.
Wait. I know you said to Riordan that you would take the final blow, but let me. This is my duty.
Yes I have. Okay, now what did I miss in the chat? Jelly, boba beads, fruit flavor. Stud. Okay. I missed a lot in the chat. Give me 1 second. Essentially the same? Okay. We both use tapioca beads. Interesting. This boss was glitchy on PS3. How was it glitchy? And there are jelly boba beads, fruit flavor instead. Huh. Gusher, but P-shape. Interesting.
But I got one up on you. I'm not just a Grey Warden. I'm the king. And I want to be a good king. And this right here is the best king I could be.
Well, I got the last
First,
shot,
last
so
act
I
is
deserve
to
it.
Stop the blight before it really starts. No one could blame me for that, could they? They don't want me to be king any more than I do. Not really. Not to mention that you're the best friend I could ever have asked for. I would be dead if you hadn't saved my life 12 times over by now. So let me save yours just this once.
Forget it, I defeated the Archdemon, it's mine to kill. At least I went out with a bang.
And then, it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
Well, that's another bang you could go out in, I suppose.
Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its queen. Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
Beanie, when we say bang, we mean play patty cake. Right, Funks? Don't corrupt Beanie.
My friends, we are gathered here to pay our respects to the Grey Warden that saved us all. He gave his life to destroy the Blight, and that is a sacrifice we must never forget. It was no accident that he was there either. He was special, and each of us had our life touched by him in some way. Some of you were his friends and companions, some of you he helped. It was his word that put me on the throne, even though he barely knew me. I am grateful beyond measure. The Grey Wardens could not have asked for anyone finer. How does one properly honor someone like that? The Grey Wardens are building a magnificent tomb at Weishopt, next to that of Garahel, but I believe more is required. Keeper Merithari, please step forward. It is good to finally meet you. We had some difficulty finding your clan in time.
I will admit that I am uncertain why you brought us here. We have already grieved in our own way. He was our brother and our son before he was your hero. His loss lessens us all.
I quite agree. And while I know there is nothing my people can truly do to make up for what we have done to yours, I was hoping to start. I hereby offer your people the hinterlands north of the Kakari Wilds, including Ostagar, to do with as you will.
You would give us our own land?
I would. I know it is not the Dales, and there will be much to work out. But I was hoping...
We accept. We accept gladly.
I am glad. I look forward to providing the rest of my people a shining example of how elves and humans should coexist. Let all know that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhau, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, and hopefully live up to this example. Friends, let us hope that he has gone on to a better place, and that he knows just how thankful we are for what he has done here. Now, we bid the hero of Ferelden farewell. He will be sorely missed.
In the months that followed the coronation, Nora proved herself adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds to the royal coffers, and with them the queen saw the capital rebuilt. The army was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce sufficient harvests, and plans were conceived for a university. Despite Loghain being executed in disgrace, Queen Enora insisted on building a monument to her father overlooking the Orlesian emissary. The statue was largely ignored, save by Enora herself, who voyaged out to the statue once a year to place flowers at his feet. As the years passed, Enora continued to rebuff the advice of Ferelden's nobility, requesting that she remarry, though prospective suitors from other nations visit Denirium from time to time. Queen's only commitment is that all of them fall far short of the bar she measures them against, that of her father. Okay. News that the Urn of Sacred Ashes has been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genitivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult grew huge interest among scholars through Thetis. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place for Andraste's ashes has indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thetis, with many undertaking pilgrimages to see the ashes or partake their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and the first enchanter, Irving, was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved have been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of city-born elves improved for a time. Food shortage years later forced Queen Enora to come down hard on elven rioters and act quickly not forgiven, and a sign that tensions between the elves and humans were far from resolved. Shanani continued to be outspoken member of the lineage community, and in a time became a new elder. The outspoken errand earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arl Emmon returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in the Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denirium, having earned much respect at their part of the battle. For once human lands were welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lania, was respected amongst both Dalish as well as the Ferelden court. She was the voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only keeper Lania's leadership kept peace alive. In Aasimar, King Haramond found himself in a protracted battle against the Bahelin's rebellion. Bahelin's rebellion that left him unable to gain stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface met with any success. In time, Haramond's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling of the assembly for his successor began almost immediately. The dwarven mage, Dagna, ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower on the surface. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. it gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from other parts of the threads to establish a new circle of Magi in Aasimar itself, one that had ready access to Dwarven lyrium and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of Aasimar to harbor apostates sparked outrage that began whispers that Divine was contemplating a new exiled march. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Aasimar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Aasimar with their findings, convinced the Shepherd to attempt to recreate Sheridan's research. A new golem was created, bound with the spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killed several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated through Aasimar, however, and demanded among the Smith caste to reopen Sheridan's research refused to abate. True to her word, Morgan vanished the same night she made her offer at Redcliffe Castle. Someone of Morgan's description was later seen traveling alone, heading west through Frostback Mountains. Several years later, tales of Orlays said that a strange dark-haired mage had insinuated herself within the Empress's court. As for the Grey Wardens, Honora was good to her word. The Arling of Amarithi was given to each order, and a new headquarters established there. A statue of Shagar towers over its entrance, in memory of one who made the ultimate sacrifice that others might live. Yay, I got a statue. Shagar's remains were transported with a full honor guard to the Grey Warden's fortress of... Oh, okay. Of Weishep in the Anderfels. They were installed in the tomb alongside those of 4 others who have made the same sacrifice to defeat the Blight. Oh, hush. Alistair returned to the Grey Wardens for a time, insisting that the new recruits pay respect to Shagar's sacrifice and campaigning to relax some of the Order's more secretive politics. But in time, he left the Wardens once more, declaring that simply no longer felt right. He traveled to Duncan's birthplace and there placed a small monument to the man's memory. Where he went afterwards is unknown. When he remained in service of the throne at Ferelden for a time, politely refusing the position of First Enchanter when it was offered to her. After almost a year, she quietly collected her things and announced that she would be journeying to see more of the world before her time came. And then she was gone. Sten bowed once before Shagar's remains and then left without a word, returning to his homeland. His honor had been restored, and when fellow Quanri asked if there were worthy people outside Par Volin, Sten would answer that in all his travels he had only met a single one. Orgrin accepted a position as the general in the army of Ferelden, the first dwarf ever promoted so high, and eventually both sobered up and married. When his first son was born, Orgrin held him in his arms and wept, and named him after a friend who had changed his life so long ago. Shale left Ferelden soon after the battle at Denarium, refusing all offers of reward by the royal court. The golem was not seen again, but rumors abound by an angry dwarven woman in the far north who hunted pigeons with reckless abandon. Okay, let me use Reverend traveled for a time, trying to remain as far from crows as possible. When they finally came for him, Zevran elected to take the fight to their doorstep, returning to Antivia. After 4 master assassins disappeared, the crows readmitted Zevran as their leader. He was never sure if that was victory or defeat. Well, Lelana, I'll just call her Lely, remained at court for a time, penning a ballad dedicated to Shagar, one that would eventually become known throughout Thedas. But after one performance at the palace, Lely quickly vanished. Some say she returned to Orlais, but it is not known for certain. As the Blighted Lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amanthrin, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although Severin traveled for a time, trying to remain as far from crows as possible. When they finally came for him, Severin elected to take the fight to their doorstep, returning to Antivia. After 4 master assassins disappeared, the crows readmitted Severin as their leader. He was never sure if that was victory or defeat. Well, Lelana, I'll just call her Lely, remained at court for a time, penning a ballad dedicated to Shagar, one that would eventually become known throughout Thedas. But after one performance at the palace, Lely quickly vanished. Some say she returned to Orlais, but it is not known for certain. As the Blighted Lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amanthring, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although
Do not follow me, I said, and slipped into the shadows. Some doors should never be reopened.
Yeah, like I'm gonna name dog Dog. We're gonna name it Bella again. Perfect. And level up. Level 22, next. Oh, okay, so you have more talents, apparently. Okay, sure. Yeah, we're gonna work on that first.
Oh, Anathara, you startled me. Of all the things to encounter in these wilds, I never expected one of our own. Have you news of the witch? Actually, I'd hoped Flemeth might help me. I am tracking her daughter, Morrigan. You have heard of her, no? A friend? Of all the words associated with a witch of the wilds, those are the last I expected. Perhaps you can reason with her then. Morrigan stole an ancient book my clan has guarded since the days of Arlathan. We were the only ones with such a piece of our history. Everything we once had, all legacy of our ancient magics, were stripped from us. First by the Tevinter Magisters, then by the wretched Circle. And Morrigan took what little was left. One month ago, she visited our clan in the name of friendship, and took great interest in our history. She knew exactly what she was looking for. The Keeper allowed her to see the book. 2 nights
Bella,
later,
come here.
it was gone.
Bella, come here. Bella, come here. Come here. Come here. Lay down.
For almost 2,000 years, the Dalish people have been wanderers, a shadow of what we once were. This book, as much of a mystery as it is to us, is one of the only clues on how to reclaim that past. My keeper, Solon, says it was a treatise on something the ancients called Alluvian. The word is as old as the book itself, and its meaning has been lost, save perhaps to Morrigan. Help me. We both want Morrigan, and we can aid each other. The Book of Alluvian was reclaimed for my clan by an elven mage who stole it from the Circle of Magi before defecting. And still other treasures remain with the Circle. Have you any standing to request entrance? You said you were no longer with the people. Then you are the one who slew the Archdemon? I knew it was one of our own, but I never expected to meet. They'll have to let us in. Masiranas, let us go immediately.
Okay. So I still have all my inventory. Okay, let's equip stuff. Weapons. 5.5, 9.0. Bella, get over here. Get over here. How many times do I have to say this? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Lay down. You can wait. What she typically does after she eats, she wants to go for a walk even though she'd been walked not long ago. Small clearing. Okay, Bella, do your thing. Oh.
Welcome to Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Please, keep your hound under control. Some of the apprentices are easily startled. And I see you have a Dalish elf with you.
Is that a problem? Whatever reasons I may have to dislike this place and your people, I swear we are here only for research.
As you say, the Circle is glad to have you as a guest. As you can see, things are much changed from when you were last here. Gregor is in Denerim, attending to some important business. My name is Hadley. I lead the Templars in the Knight Commander's absence. If you're looking for a book, you can start in the Index section. As the Warden Commander, you and your guests are free to explore the first floor of the tower without an escort. Good day to you.
I see why Keeper Solon did not want me to come here. It is all too tempting to overturn the tight order of their little world.
I'll just gather what XPs I can get.
I'm off.
Have you heard stories about the hero of Elven?
Yeah. Are you talking about me? Because it sounds like you're talking about me.
Greased nuts between the sheets. No! I'll tell you about it later.
What is that? Lots of healing items.
I was not. Oh, all right, a little. You have to admit, it's tempting, right? All these mages, so complacent, think...
Enchantment? Enchantment! Enchantment!
Yes. Bodan is trading in Redcliffe. If you're interested in his goods, I believe Sandal has some of them to offer you.
Yes, they're talking about hide and seek, Beanie.
Enchantment!
Oh, I didn't realize I could enchant armor. Okay, let's go with that. Considering it's the only thing I have. Be nice to Beanie. Didn't do anything.
Yes.
These books. I've never seen so many.
Is that a purebred Mabari? I wish I had one. They should allow pets in the tower. You remember the dragon they looked after? What have I learned on third floor?
Index book sorted alphabetically A to F. Okay, G to L. Guarding your mind, how to prevent possession. Geographical oddities of Ferelden. Lurking horrors of the deep. Raising Nugs, a how-to guide. Restorative droughts, creation, distillation. Seeing beyond sight, advanced scrying for mages. The sword and the staff. Waking nightmares and true torment. Under the bridge. Virulent walking bomb, a new edition. Translating Elven languages. Okay, what are we looking for again? Again, I think it was in this one. Elven relics. Mysterious artifacts section. This is your brain on elf fruit? There's a fistful of dried elf fruit stuffed in the front corner. Cooking with herbs. None. Okay. I guess I go this way. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go through all the menus. Prop night yet? Isn't that the sequel to Prop Hunt kind of thing? Okay, look through all that.
Psst, you, Hound. You think you could sneak up on the mage over there? How high do you think he'd throw those things if he turned around and saw you looming over him?
Oh, lighten up. This place is like a tomb. A few surprises would be good for them.
Warden, your dog is lecturing me again.
Mysterious artifacts.
I recognize the character on this page. I think it makes up part of the word Illuvian. Neither can I. This is a library, isn't it? Perhaps another book could help us translate this.
Grannies. How to heal in Bari. Okay.
Everything you read, you better say you're sorry.
Need to find something to translate that. No, must be on this one. There we are, translating Elven language. School of Entropy.
All right.
Feel a shrouded chest in the appropriate dorms inside his final payment. I hope you choke on it. Truth behind the stories. Does this book have griffins in it? Elven. This section only on recording encounter appears a copy of Under the Bridge.
Found the body of the Templar who went after those apostates near Hyam. My captain.
History? Of Hammers and Witches of History. Translating Elven languages. There we are. Take book. School of Spirits. Quieting the mind. And done. Okay, let's head back to mysterious artifacts.
Oh, who let a dog in here? And what are you doing? Be careful!
Leave my dog alone.
All right, he could probably eat my face, but don't you see what you're doing? You're bending the book too much. It'll crack the spine and cause the pages to fall out. Just thinking about it is making me dizzy.
I could bend it a little bit more. Yeah, I think I know what game you're talking about, though, Crimson. Could be brown, could be blue, could be violet sky. Apple bottom. Okay.
I've used it, but I don't know it by heart. Browsing the chapter on the Illuvians. No one's actually found one, you know.
You know what Illuvian is?
It's Old Elvish for seeing glass. Mirror. Cross-referencing, educated guesses, process of elimination. Finally found the answer in a Tevinter scroll. Illuvian isn't just any mirror. It's a special kind. When the Imperium sacked Arlathan, they took these mirrors and tried to unlock their power. But all they could use them for was communication over long distances.
This almost seems like a prequel to the Witcher series. With a few things going on.
You've seen one with your own eyes. So, you destroyed it?
Let's just say it's been seen better days.
Even broken, it could be used to find the others. No, don't get ahead of yourself, Finn. You have to be sure.
What? What do you know?
This is so exciting. We have to get to the repository. Hadley has the key. Come on.
Okay, what the hell was with the magic that you just used? Where do I go? Okay, I guess I go out this way.
Look, Finn, he fetched me a flower. Thoughtful. It's very pretty. Slobbery, but pretty.
You should just tell him to fetch a Morrigan. Would save us a lot of trouble. Hadley! Just the man I was looking for.
Not looking very hard, were you? I'm always here.
Good one. So I need to go into the repository.
No.
No? Why not? I'm not some drooling apprentice.
It's because of me, isn't it?
No. The Sentinels have been behaving erratically, so the repository is locked for everyone's safety.
Oh. Well then. Sorry for bothering you.
I would certainly like to see the situation resolved, but I would hate to put you in danger.
Oh,
the repository
please.
isn't crucial to the daily functioning of the Circle, so we've left it until we can spare more men.
I killed a giant-ass dragon.
Very well. It's your necks. But before you go, what's so important down there?
The statue. It knows things about Tevinter, and I need
Well,
to
true.
speak to it.
All right. Be careful and keep the mess to a minimum.
You know that talking to inanimate objects is a sign of insanity.
Not when it talks back.
You think this statue talks to you?
It's complicated. It wasn't always a statue. You'll see.
Well, let's see what's going on. Save. Okay. Looks like that's where I want to go, so I want to go right first. Or not. Okay, fine. Through the other door, I guess.
I'm off.
Veil tear.
We did it! And these sentinels are going back to normal. We need to deal with the rest of the rips in the Veil if we can.
Okay, sure. Let's see what else is over here. Old vials?
This used to be where the phylacteries of the apprentices were stored. They've been moved to a more secure location. We don't even know where they are anymore.
Okay, so through this door then. Statue. Yeah, sure, why not? Talk to the statue first.
Yes.
The prison is breached. I see the encroaching darkness.
Wow. It does talk.
Hello?
The shadow will consume all.
That voice sounds familiar.
Something is causing it distress. The tears in the veil, most likely. The statue's useless until we mend the veil.
I had a feeling it was going to come to that. No one seems particularly interested. Two.
Do you ever wish you had the freedom to piss anywhere and not have people stare at you?
No. Do you?
Oh, no, of course not.
Okay, that was funny.
Creators guide my arm.
Wooden crates.
Give me strength.
Hi, Ashley. There we go. Through the door. Oh, wait. Get the barrel.
Yes.
Take. Take. Actually, let's check you. You don't have a helmet. Why don't you have a helmet? You need a helmet. Willpower, fire resistance. Yeah, I'll let you have that. Oh. You know what? Give you that for now. Give you that. Space Jam, macaroni and cheese. I do like a good macaroni and cheese. Out of my way.
Who's the last of us? Sentinels should stop trying to kill us now. Let's get back to the statue.
After I take everything.
Go fetch! Shoot!
You have to give him something. You can't just say fetch and expect him to retrieve random things.
Why not? Once heard of someone with a really smart Lavari who would run off and fetch things like cake. I think this one's broken.
I want a dog that fetches me cake. That would be amazing. Could you imagine just like, okay dog, go get me, like, macaroons.
I am the spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and...
Advisor to Archon Valerius, blah blah, fall of the house. Yes, yes, we've been through that.
Finn. Greetings.
We've conversed before, on the Imperium. It's hard to get answers out of it. Requires parsing all the grandiose mumbo-jumbo. We know where a broken Illuvian lies. Can it still be used to find the others?
Scry, the broken glass dagger shard will be your key.
Okay, I'll go with that, Ashley. That actually looks amazing. Is that a dog plushie that's supposed to look like a cabbage?
In theory, I haven't done much of it.
The lights of Arlathan will illuminate the Scrya's path. The Archons possessed them, but they were misused, befouled, and lost, like so much the Imperium touched. Some were saved, carried by fugitives from the Elven city. Their sorrow awoke the stone, and her children sheltered them. They found a sanctuary in the deep halls of Cadhalash, now known as Kadash. There the lights of Arlathan lie, shielded from unworthy eyes.
She mentioned the Children of the Stone. I had not realized that Durginlin once aided my people when they fled.
Deep halls of Cadhalash. Must mean a dwarven tyke.
Goodbye, Finn. We will not speak again.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
It means we're not going to speak again. What's so hard to understand about that?
Now, Mage, tell us what's going on.
The Eluvians are linked, all of them. If you have one, you can find the others, if they still exist. But the one you know of is broken and corrupted. So we need something else to amplify the magic.
The lights of Arlathan.
Yes. Ready to go when you are.
Okay. Is there a shop? Oh, I think I could sell to you.
Enchantment?
I'd like to buy something. Actually,
Does your name mean anything in Elven?
Blessed creators, why does everyone ask that of people from other cultures?
Oh, I didn't mean...
What about you? Are you named after an honorable fish's appendage?
Well, Florian Phineas Horatio Aldebrand Esquire was a bit of a mouthful. And I was tired of the other apprentices calling me Flora.
ha. Flora. I'm calling you Flora from now on. Okay, so... Elven Ruins. I also have... Do I want to go to Elven Ruins first?
Going.
Yeah, I guess I do. Elven Ruins.
I'm sorry to bring you back here. It cannot be. You don't seem to be that pleased to be out of the tower, Finn. I thought most mages wanted to be free.
Why? Just to be outside? Do you see this splotch here on my robe? That's mud. There's no mud in the tower. I miss being cozy and dry.
Oh. Landmark. Right.
Well, I guess he has to go somewhere.
Yep. Right on the dead body. Pile of bones. Okay.
Yes.
Now this should be fun!
These people were very sick before they died. Irabellus, Lethalin.
You don't think it's contagious, do you?
Trap triggered. I didn't even see a trap. Also spider. Diamond, nice. Affected elf. Ow. There we go. Wake up, doggy. Sorrows. Two-handed. Okay, let's see how you compare. I need 44 dexterity for that. Actually, looks pretty fun. I need to work on my dexterity then. Pile of bones.
Yes. I'm off. How about you there? I'm off.
And pick up shard.
I can feel its history, and its malevolence. I'm sorry to bring you back here. If you could go back, would you? Would you turn down being the hero of Ferelden?
You know how many people suffered for that?
Irabellus, this must be hard for you.
We have the shot of the Eluvian, but we still need the lights of Arlathan. We should head to Karash Tide when you're ready to leave.
So you've never been outdoors? Till now?
I have been. I just don't care much for it. We had to do stretching exercises. I got sweaty. There was dirt during my apprenticeship. They thought getting fresh air and exercise at least once a week would do us good.
fresh air and sunlight is good for you.
You know what fills fresh air in the summer? Mosquitoes. Hungry for sweet, untested mage flesh.
Well, when you put it that way...
Luckily, it didn't last long. One day, an apprentice made a break for it. Jumped off the dock and started swimming for the shore. The Templars couldn't jump in after him. Not with the armor on. Finally found him a week later. We stopped having to go out after that. That mage, Anders, never stopped trying to escape, though. Haven't heard from him since his last attempt.
You know, Finn has a good point. Why go outside? Dexterity. Shadow. Legionnaire Scout. Interesting. Wait, why is it? Oh, I must have got out already. Okay. Heartsy. I need more dexterity. Definitely need to work on dexterity. Dual striking. Dexterity. I think this was the map where I
Sure, I like the deep roads. Fewer darkspawn than expected, but it feels like we're being watched. Wait, why did we stop? Is this Kadash Taig? Right, so I've been going through my old notes. And I came across this footnote. Apparently, the elves would magically conceal relics of great significance, thus shielding them from unworthy eyes. And given what the Tevinters did, I'd say they count as unworthy.
You don't say.
That's my hypothesis. But they might just be buried in the ground, too. Actually, that's very likely. It looks like Kadash Taig was built on the ruins of Katalash. The lights of Arlathan could be miles below us.
I liked the other theory more.
If the elves concealed the relics with magic, only the blood of their kin will reveal them. Ariane, we need your blood.
What? Why me? The Warden's Dalish too.
Grey Warden blood is different. It wouldn't work. It has to be you, Ariane. Blood doesn't power the spell, it's just a component. It's certainly a gray area, so let's just keep this between the three of us, shall we? 4 of us. You share the same blood as the Arlathan elves, so you're the only one this enchantment might recognize.
Fine. Just because hearing that gets me all tingly. A few drops.
I'll be gentle.
That didn't sound like gentle.
My spell will reveal vortices of magic. Standing in them should allow us to see the energy being drawn to the relics, which will lead us to them. Once we reach the influence of the lights of Arlathan, Ariane's blood will unveil. But we have to be close.
Okay, spider. Landmark stone. Ah. Puppy, do your thing. Let me. Thank you.
Interesting. This carving over here is an old dwarven dialect. If you find more writing like this, I could probably translate it.
Perhaps the dog needs some privacy?
A magical vortex. We can use it to reveal the energy flowing towards the lights of Alathan. Do you see it? Can you follow the path?
Okay, so hold. What if I do this? Nope, don't. That won't work. Okay.
I always thought dwarves must be dull without magic. This place is amazing.
I'm off.
Okay, so it's going through that wall.
I think something's here. The Dashed dwarves didn't even know they once had elves living here. Wouldn't this be remarkable enough to record in the memories? I should study dwarven history when I return. Ooh, what's that? That makes sense.
Okay. That's you. Where do you lead me?
It's like standing in a field of stars. And they're showing us the way.
Okay, so this way.
I have a good feeling about
Now this.
torches. Still burning after thousands of years. Magic. Special.
Okay, so here.
Let's see. Hindsight, I should expect the resistance like this.
I hope I know what I'm doing, you!
2 lanterns. Just a couple more.
Yeah, just a couple more. Everything's perfectly fine.
Drawn to the light of our lap.
Strange to think of the dwarves giving shelter in this darkness to the elves who fled Arlathan.
No bones.
I wonder if that was disappointing. If you hate the outside so much, why come with us?
Those carvings, the masonry. Look at the craftsmanship on.
Finn!
Sorry.
Yeah. Fell bones. Torn letter.
It's true then. A small group of elves took refuge here.
Okay, so that's where they're converging.
Over here, perhaps.
Time for more crap.
I wish we could question his actions instead of killing them. Because they feared the Tevinter Imperium. Despicable. My people could not have been comfortable hiding under so
You know what? Fine. Whatever.
Let me just get this again. Your name is Florian Phineas...
Horatio Aldebrandt, Esquire. Can't forget the Esquire. Father insisted.
Did your parents hate you?
No, they adore me. In fact, I'm sure my name is a result of overwhelming love replacing good sense.
Yeah, that's it.
Come to me, oh.
I'm off.
Here it comes!
We have the shard of the Eluvian and the lights of Arlathan. Now all we have to do is scry for an unbroken mirror. I saw a suitable place for the ritual not too far from here.
Okay. How about we level you up first, and then consider that. You want more magic. Do that. Let's continue.
Prepare yourself. The ritual may attract unwanted attention.
Okay, so save. Got it.
Let's hope this works. tomorrow.
What happened to Ariane? Give us your blood. Who cares if it hurts?
It's my blood. It's different.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I've pinpointed another Eluvian. It's in the Dragonbone Wastes. The Tevintus probably moved it there to see if the ancient dragon bones could enhance the Eluvian's power.
What should we do when we're
We
there?
examine the mirror. It might give clues to what Morrigan's doing. If she's looking for the Eluvians as well, she might even be there. Shall we?
Okay, so I get the luxury of having to walk all the way back, don't I? Or maybe I can go through.
What do you call that which covers a tree?
Dragonbone Waste. Okay. Got.
We're here. Keep your eyes open for dragons. And mirrors.
And ping spots.
Do you ever wish you had the freedom to piss anywhere and not have people stare at you?
No. Do you?
No!
You said that already. Bella. 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 Come here. Come here.
I've never met a dragon worshiper before. Not much for small talk, are they?
Why would anyone worship a dragon?
Lay down.
Dragons are big, powerful,
Fella.
they breathe fire! Some people are easily impressed.
Yes.
Yeah, I still got a little bit.
All right. I'm off.
do I get up there? Yeah, okay.
Good going.
Is that?
Of Arterral? It can't be, they're only legends. It is said they were rock and tree, wind and rain, given form and breath by the elven gods to protect their people.
Looks like a praying mantis.
To protect their people? Then why does it look like it's going to eat you?
Okay, it looks like a praying mantis and the alien mated. I guess I go in the door. Okay. Well, this looks fun. There's a mirror at least. Oh, there's Morgan.
And it's glowing. We should...
I think she's expecting you. Ask her about our book.
Stop right there. Not one step more, or I am gone.
What do you mean?
I assume you know what this is. I have gone to great lengths to find and activate this portal.
So
one false step and I am through, and beyond your reach for good. I did not think you had. Tell me, why did you come? And why not? You apparently did not need me, and did not give me what I asked for. What can you hope to gain by coming here now?
Came from my friend.
So you chase me all this way to offer help? I will never understand you. and you will never understand me. I would not even know where to begin explaining.
Why did you want the Archdemon's soul?
Does it matter? You denied me and survived even so. Well done. I imagine you believe my goal was a selfish one. Now you shall never know. You think I would tell you now, after you denied me at Redcliffe? Think again. My plans are not half so villainous as you seem to think they are. Whether you believe me or not, it no longer matters.
Did you betray me?
I did not betray you. I left, just as I said I would.
You tried to use me to get what you wanted.
What I did was not done lightly. I needed you, and in return, I thought I could help you. But you refused me, and that was the end of it. So do not speak to me of betrayal. Then allow me to provide you a warning. 'Tis Flemeth you should beware of, not me. Hunt her if you hunt anyone.
I already killed her, though. Flemeth is dead.
My mother has tricked her way past death and more. She is no more finished than I am. I thought I knew what Flemeth planned. I thought what she craved was immortality, and yet I was wrong. So very wrong. She is no blood mage, no abomination. She is not even truly human. You denied me the ritual, but it does not change what is to come.
What's gonna happen?
Change is coming to the world. Many fear change, and will fight it with every fiber of their being. But sometimes, change is what they need most. Sometimes, change is what sets them free. What I want is unimportant now. I cannot tarry longer. The time has come for me to go.
You don't have to do this alone.
I wish it were not so. But I do. There is one last thing I must tell you. If you will allow me. I left you a gift. The Dalish book is there, and something you will find of great interest. Goodbye, my friend.